What's up, everybody? I got bad news. I lost my drone. Long story short, I'm a dumbass. I was trying to get some footage for my the video I'm working on for my channel. I'm doing like a montage kind of beauty of Detroit type of thing. I'm just rolling around all my old neighborhoods. They're pretty much destroyed and dilapidated, to say the least. But you know, that's some of the beauty of Detroit. It's a diamond in the rough. You know, you see all this crap on TV and you live by what people say, and people just got this bad impression. Yeah, I mean, it's like any other major city. It's crap, but there's also beauty all over the place. So I'm going to all those places that I lived and grew up, and then the places that I worked, and then downtown and places I've been around, and how, you know, Detroit is pretty much on the come up. You know, it's got some very beautiful spots, and I'm trying to showcase all of that in those spots in between. So you got the good, you got the bad, and you got that transition between destruction and beauty. And yeah, that's the concept that I would like to present, but instead I got jack and shit because I don't have a drone. It's gone. So I was over on the Russell Complex, Russell Industrial Center. I forget what the real name of it is, but it's right off of 75. It's a service drive. It's a beautiful mural of like a griffin. It's huge, and I got some nice shots. If I ever get my, so at the end of the story, I'll tell you what happened. If I ever get my drone back and my card, I will splice the visual in so you can get like a representation of what I'm trying to explain with my face hole here. So anywho, I'm taking a picture of this mural, and I just can't get what I need in the shot because there's a giant fence in the way, and I can't see, and the fence is just perfectly positioned to block what I need to see this this griffin. And I'm just trying every angle I can to get this fence, and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna take the drone up real quick, get this fence, get a nice shot of the bike, the mural in the background, and I'll be good to go. So drop it on the ground, everything's good to go. Acquired GPS, lift it off the ground, trying to get my frame in the shot, and then all of a sudden I lose GPS. Okay, no big deal. GPS just lets the drone hover. I can deal with that. I just have to control everything manually. Also, no big deal. The big deal comes where it's windy is all get out, and I'm basically in a wind tunnel. I'm between two buildings on a service drive. It's very open, and I'm just having some difficulties, you know, controlling this drone. So it drifts over the fence. Now I'm over these people's property. I thought the place was abandoned, to be honest. I didn't know how to get in there, because if I did, I probably would have went in there and got a picture with the bike, you know, without any obstruction at all. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't know how to get in there, so I thought the place was abandoned. So I decided to make sure I'm, you know, pulling up on the freaking service drive, get this picture. So this thing starts to drift. It's going towards the building. I lift it up to keep it from hitting the building, and then it starts drifting towards another building that's next to it. And I said, damn it! So I lifted it up even higher, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? This thing can fly like 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna zip it over the building. I'll catch it on the other side, land it, and I'm getting out of here. This is just not working out for me. Well, I did that, and then as soon as I got up over the building, that old building, cast iron or whatever they got in there, that old construction, blocked my signal. So I lost my GPS, and I lost the signal to the drone controller, and I'm running in full gear, motorcycle helmet, boots. I didn't have my gloves on, but I look like I'm running in a snowsuit trying to catch my drone just to get a signal back, and I'm freaking out. But unbeknownst to me, I'm looking where the drone I expected to come from, but I should have been looking to where it wasn't. So I'm looking at the top of the building. I get to the other side. Like I said, this thing could juice out at about 30 miles an hour, so it was already past my field of view. I'm looking over there, and the drone had already went that way. And I'm staring at this building for like 5 minutes with my arms up in the air, blood draining onto my elbows, trying to get a signal on this damn controller. And I didn't know the damn thing was already gone. So I'm like trying to get into this place, running around the sides, get on my bike, chasing around, trying to see an entrance. I find out there's people in there I talked to a guy, points me to another guy, security guard, talked to him. He's like, you know, come back Monday. He almost gave me the business too, because he's like, why are you on our property? I'm like, sir, you know, give him the whole spiel. I wasn't on your property. I was outside on the service drive. I got pictures on my phone. This is where I was. Lost control of my drone, flew over your property. Now we got an issue, but he calmed down. He said, okay, cool, I understand. It's a really nice mural. So he was real good. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Now this is a long weekend. Go try to explain myself on Monday. I'm trying to make sure I got my composure and all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, I just let these folks know what's up. Hopefully they'll help me. If they give me a fine, you know, I'm prepared. You know, it's my fault. I messed up. So I'm just running this over my head, like, just calm down. It'll be cool till Monday. Hopefully it won't rain. Well, Sunday comes around and I'm preparing myself to deal with what's going to happen Monday. And my buddy, not even me, gets a call from the CSO, corporate security officer, I believe, of DTE Energy, Detroit. Like, we're thinking it's a prank because, you know, at work we'd already been, you know, once you screw up in my particular group, you got a good 24 hours before everybody's, you know, it's a free-for-all. So, you know, I wrecked my bike once, he wrecked his bike. We got very tiny windows. We don't let each other get away with too much, you know. Nobody's hurt. You know, it was just a monetary loss. So, hey, we're going to make fun of you because you're a jackass. That's how it goes. And I'm fine with that. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe our boss got in on it. Somebody's calling his phone. And I'm like, why would they call you if they're trying to prank me, you know? Well, this guy, I guess, found the geotag information of my serial number for my drone. Looked up the address, got his number because me and my buddy worked together on this house. And pretty much went through the whole thing with this dude before we figured out, hey, this guy ain't playing around. And he wanted to meet us. So my buddy goes down there, meets the guy, and he's like, you know, did you want me to bring the drone owner with me? He said, nah, just bring yourself. Good to go. So I guess about 20-30 minutes after he meets the guy, pausing the story because I don't want to get dead. Okay, I didn't get dead. He calls me down, and the guy's like, yo, I need you down here. Talk to this dude, give him the whole story, because he was just going to say, hey, yeah, I lost my drone. He was going to, you know, he borrowed it from me. He was going down there because we thinking, all right, this is elaborate for a prank. No, he Googled the guy, figured out who he was. He's been working for DTE for like 38 years. He's actually a real cool dude. We're both in the security field, so we kind of connected a little bit on that level, and we, you know, got some chit chat back and forth and make a formal statement that he typed up. I didn't type it up because it's got a couple grammatical and spelling errors, and I'm a wordsmith. I don't like to put my name on stuff that ain't spelt right. So he did all of his stuff. I signed it, and you know, they're going to do their investigation because there was a ton of agencies involved, like actual, like FBI, I think maybe the Department of Energy, maybe Michigan Operations Center, because it ended up flying over DTE's substation, which is critical infrastructure and a possible target for terrorists or, you know, domestic terrorism activities. Like, you take out energy, I mean, that's a high value target. And I'm like, dude, I just wanted a picture of a mural, man. Like, what is going on? And I'm like, yo, I'm in the military, in the Air Force, you know. So he kind of understood that I know what's going on with, you know, threats and such like that. What's up, Popo? And the thing was, you know, we went through the whole deal, made my statement, signed it. He took off. Me and my buddy kind of looked at each other and did a sigh of relief. And hey, there's a possibility I'm going to get my drone back. So I understand if they erase the footage. If I got something that's sensitive or whatever, I would like my memory card back because it's my memory card. But I do understand this whole process. They don't have to give me my stuff back. The guy said they're going to tidy up their investigation. I should get it because he was going to, you know, if I hadn't been able to meet him on that night, he was going to have the police, you know, come knock on the door and say, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm glad we decided to meet tonight because I don't like when cops show up at my house unless I call them. So all of that's water under the bridge. Hopefully everything turns out okay. But then, you know, he said he was going to send me a picture of, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to include the fact that I did text him some pictures of my, you know, activities around the city. Like, yo, I've been doing this for a couple days. Here's a shot of my elementary school. Here's a shot of the Ford Model T plant. Here's a shot of downtown. You know, I've been going around to all the places that I lived, loved, and worked, and, you know, trying to do a little tribute to my city because I do get tired of people talking crap. Like, yeah, it's kind of like a brother thing. Like, it's my city. I can talk crap about it. You can't. But anyway, so the guy texts me a picture of my drone after I sent him all that stuff the next day. My drone is in 3 separate bags. It's 3 separate evidence bags. Let me be clear about that. So this guy and his task force are like seriously legit, and you know, shout out to him. He was real nice. He was real understanding, and you know, hopefully I get my stuff back, because GoPro as a company has dumbass insurance. Well, it's not insurance, it's called coverage. You pay for this plan. It's about $210 based off the date of purchase when you get your drone or materials or items, because they say on their website, hey, you got a GoPro, you're going to do something stupid, and you got a chance to get your stuff back. So hopefully I get all my pieces, and I'll be doing an update video, or I might just tag it on to the end of this if I get my drone back, because, you know, I really want my drone. I mean, it's a stupid mistake, it's my fault, but that's what insurance is for. So hopefully I get my drone back. Hopefully I can splice some of that footage in here, overlaid while I'm yapping at the gum, so you can see what I got. And if they don't give me my memory card back, then I don't know, maybe I'll just splice a picture in, because I was able to get some of those before I lost the drone. That's about it. You know, I'm pretty upset about it. It's a very, very expensive mistake, but it's not the first one I made, so yay for that. But that's it. That's the end of the story. If I get my drone back, I'll post it up. Good and bad. We'll see how this story ends up. But for now, guys, catch you later. Maybe I'll have some content on a regular basis, but I'm too lazy to commit. I'd rather just ride and not care. But catch you later.